Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Rural to IC, another morning chat. And what do I want to talk about today? Well, I want to do a slight continuation of the video from yesterday. We're going to call this confirmation. So the way that I like to put out my content is I don't really like to put out any sort of absolute must-haves or something like that. I want to put out ideas and thoughts and basically open the door and you make your own decision. It is very, very personalized on each and every person to make their plan according to what is going to work best for them. So yesterday I wanted to talk about friend turning foe. In a time of peace, most people try their best to get along with one another. You leave me alone, I leave you alone. Maybe if we have enough in common or there's some sort of influence or something, then, maybe you get a little bit closer or whatnot. But it got one of you thinking, and you sent me an email and you put out a lot of really, really good scenarios. What happens if some sort of SHTF event happens and that person that you're friends with, maybe you hang out, once, twice a month, you sit around a fire and share some stories over a cold one. Maybe you take the kids, out on a play date to the park, some sort of something. What happens if they get desperate and they use that friendship as a weapon? Are you prepared for that? What happens if they take and they get desperate, but they don't really like you? They just tolerate you because you let them borrow the lawnmower or you let them borrow $20 here and there or whatever. You're good to have to use, but when they become desperate, now they're going to take that a couple of steps further and really use you. But what happens if you have somebody that you call a friend? What happens if it is a really close neighbor, somebody that's a couple houses down or, whatever, and you guys interact almost every day on social media, call, text, video chat. You guys come over and you've been at birthday parties and all sorts of different things, and you guys are pretty close. But what happens when desperation comes in and all of a sudden that person that you trust, but they betray your trust? Okay. We have to be careful. It doesn't come down to everybody is perfect or you absolutely 100% know everybody. It doesn't mean that you have to keep everybody at arm's length either. So you do your best. You've got to make sure that you are prepared and mentally prepared for a friend turning foe. It's very likely to happen. Hopefully we never get put into a position to where we find out who that might be. There probably is a lot more Judas out there than anything, but if you start looking at all the statistics and you start looking at history and all sorts of stuff, the amount of domestic violence, people that are supposedly loving and caring one another, is pretty high. You look at, who is the person that is most likely to physically hurt you. It is somebody that you care about and is really close, or somebody that you know. There's a lot less of just complete stranger sort of things. And so that is a statistic that we need to keep in mind, is that in an SHTF situation, yes, you need to worry about people that you don't know because you don't know them. You don't know their intentions. You don't know anything about them, whether they are a potential friend, foe, or just passing through. But the ones that we need to probably pay special attention to is the ones that we call friends. Desperation and emotion and all sorts of things can throw that friendship or that relationship out the window. So just a little bit of a thought. I'm glad that somebody emailed me and wanted to follow up and give me scenarios and things like that. It really helps, for my end, that somebody is thinking about it and things like that. So it's great to get confirmation. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully it gives you some more stuff to think about. But that's what I've got for you guys today. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you have a blessed day. Stay tuned because there's more information to come. And with that, remain united because we're all prepping in this together.